ever feel like you're asking for too much, because nothing is ever too much. Nothing is ever going to max out some sort of universal banking system where you're going to be like indebted to the universe. That's totally not how it works. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Haley and I help people recognize their full potential by exploring all aspects of the mind-body connection. Today we're going to be talking about scripting, what exactly it is, how you can use it, and how I've used it in my own life to manifest a lot of different things. Alright, so I'm going to share with you guys today all about scripting and what exactly it is. And I have some of my notebooks here. So all of these notebooks are full of scripting. And this is all just within the span of like a year. I think I really started doing this at maybe the end of November last year, and it's December now. So in each of these notebooks is what I call scripting, what a lot of people in the spiritual law of attraction community refer to as scripting. So I'm going to backpedal and kind of just explain what exactly that is for anybody that doesn't know. Scripting at a base level is basically just writing as if you already have the dream life or the goal that you desire. So it's almost like a Dear Diary kind of thing, but as if you're already living in that realm. So like I said, I have 3 of these notebooks and every single one of them is full, and it's pretty crazy because I looked back at some of them, or some of the notes I had rather from like the end of November last year, and even into January, and most of those things came true. Like I have most of those things now. I got to my ideal weight goal, and that's changing a little bit now because I'm trying to build some more muscle, but I got that. I'm switching paths in terms of like creating my own podcast, doing that kind of thing, and it all sort of just came to fruition. So I'm really excited to share with you today how you can script to manifest your ideal life. So let's go back to the basics here. Scripting in a nutshell, writing as if you already have it. So what I did in those notebooks that I just showed with you guys is every single day I would write out my journal entries. So I would reflect, on whatever it is that's going on. Just as a way to kind of work through my thoughts and my feelings. And if you want me to do a separate video on journaling, drop me a comment down below. I'd be happy to do that. I think journaling is something that's really transformative. It certainly has been for me. And the other thing that I would do is move into my sort of scripting component. So this is when I would express gratitude for everything that I wanted as if it was in the present tense, as if I already had it. So I would literally sit there and write, "Thank you, universe. I am so happy and grateful now that I have this," or "I am this," and I would write it in the present tense and try to express those feelings and try to conjure up those feelings as if I already had that. So the really key important thing to keep in mind here is when you're scripting, you want to keep it in the present tense. Don't push it off as something in the future as like, "Oh, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm going to have this." No, claim it in the present moment. Claim it as if you already have it now. Like let's say you're trying to manifest love, for example. Then you'd say, "Thank you, universe. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm in this amazing relationship. I have this love in my life and it's so incredible, and I'm so happy and grateful for how amazing that makes me feel." Because what happens is when you start to express that in the present tense, you start to embody the feelings as if you already had that. And that's really what the core of the law of attraction is, that I think a lot of people miss out on. Is it's not so much a reflection of what it is that we desire. It's really a reflection of who we are and how we're feeling vibrationally and energetically. Doing scripting is one of the easiest ways that you can wire in that mindset of, "I already have this. I'm going to allow myself to feel the emotions as if I already have this." And every single morning I would do this, and I still do it to this day. Every single morning. It's always changing, it's always evolving, because a lot of the things that I, scripted for myself have already come true. The podcast was one of those things. And it was something that I was a little bit afraid to take the venture on to do myself, but I did it. I went for it, and now I have like over 30 episodes, and it's just the beginning for me, and it's really exciting. And a lot of other things in there that I've scripted for myself have come true as well, in terms of my weight, my appearance, all kinds of stuff like that. My other tip and suggestion would be, if you're looking to get into scripting to start it, be clear and direct about what it is that you want. If you're wishy-washy about what it is that you want, then the universe is gonna kind of sort of give you what you want. You need to be very clear and direct about exactly what it is. And maybe in some instances you just can't be clear and direct about it. I know some people struggle with their passion or their purpose, not really knowing career-wise which direction they should go into. So my suggestion to that would be to set the intention that you gain clarity. Maybe you set your intention in your scripting that I am so happy and grateful that I am clear about what my passion is. I'm clear about what my purpose is. I am fired up every single day that I go to work, that I put work in, whatever it might be. Just be clear and be bold in your requests. Don't ever feel like you have to hold back. You literally can ask for whatever you want. Ask and you shall receive. So be bold in your requests. Don't feel like you have to hold back. My other suggestion would be to be consistent with it. So every single morning I would wake up and I would script in those journals, and I would write that in the journal. I would express the gratitude. That's another thing that really goes along with scripting as well, is really expressing that gratitude, allowing yourself to feel that. Feel those emotions. Be consistent with it, because what happens is once we start to do something consistently and repetitively, it becomes a part of who we are. It becomes a habit. You think about any habit that you formed in your life, it hasn't been something that happened in one day. Anything, it's something that builds up over time. And the same thing applies to the universe and the laws of the universe. We're not going to see something happen drastically instantly. Like, I'm not going to script in my thing, thank you, I'm so happy and grateful that I have $1 million, and boom, tomorrow it's going to be in my bank account. Unless something crazy happens, maybe it will. But in most cases, we need to be consistent and we need to be patient. And a big part of being consistent and patient is letting go and trusting that process. Sometimes a slippery slope that people can get into is thinking that once they script, they can sort of, and I've been in this position, so I know how it feels, like fester on it. And you're just like constantly like, all right, I'm ready, here we go, universe. I'm ready to receive it, whatever. And you start to put out this energy of like, choking almost. That's how I refer to it. It's like you don't even give the vision room to breathe. We need to have a little bit of space to allow it to come into fruition. So be patient, be consistent. Don't be discouraged if you don't see it come to fruition right away. Just be consistent with it. Have patience, trust in it. Let go and trust that the universe has your back, that it's going to come to you, that you're putting that action behind your intention, you're putting that out there, you're claiming it as your own, and it will come to you. It eventually will. That's just how it works. Like I said, it sometimes is a bit of a challenge if it's not immediately there for you to see, but again, the universe doesn't operate under the same time constraints that us humans are used to. So you just have to be patient with it. You have to give it time. Trust in your vision. Trust in it. Put the action behind the intention as well. I think that's another key piece that sometimes people get mixed up with scripting. And I know when I first discovered the law of attraction, I kind of just thought like I could, just think about it or make a vision board and close my eyes at night and like poof, it would come into my life. But no, we do have to put action behind our intention. If you're, out there saying, scripting that you want to bring love into your life, manifest love into your life, I'm going to just use this as an example today, then maybe that involves you taking a step back, doing some inner work, kind of figuring out what your view of relationships is, what you kind of have had your belief system lead you to believe, what you value in a relationship, what exactly it is that you want, and get clear about that. And it'll take time sometimes to gain that clarity, but to put the action behind the intention. Same thing goes with your fitness goals. You can't just manifest a six-pack on the couch, right? We do have to show up, put that work in, but there's a really fine balance between letting go and trusting the universe and really fully showing up for yourself. But I think scripting is a really powerful way to help you do that. It's like claiming it as your own, trusting in it, and you feel so good when you're doing it because you get so excited thinking about it. And that's when you allow yourself to feel those emotions and understand that everything in this universe is energy. Vibrationally, whatever it is that we're putting out, that's really what we're attracting to ourselves. So think about it. If you were to sit there and you're scripting and you're thinking about your dream life, every single thing that you want in every facet of your life, you're feeling all those amazing emotions as if you already have all those things. That's your vibrational set point. That is what you are putting out to the universe. And so then you're attracting more of the same towards you. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like a little hack to fast tracking your way to whatever it is that you want. But again, trusting in that process and being patient with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are interested in more like this, please give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button, and happy scripting. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help. Scripting is so powerful and it's totally transformed my life. So that's all I have for you today, my friends. Wishing you so much health, wealth, success, happiness, and abundance, and I will see you soon.